With the new Anime Rangers X update expected to drop this weekend, this Sunday, here's everything you need to know about that update coming out and what's going to be leaving and what's going away. Alright, so first of all, we're going to be talking about what the update is. Now, I am going to have timestamps below in the description and on the little bar, so if you want to skip ahead and just in case you kind of know what's going on, then you can. But I'd recommend watching the whole video because I have quite a lot of insight on what will be dropping within the update, right, and what will be coming out. And of course, my expert advice at what you should do after playing these games for years. I understand kind of what needs to be done, not to toot my own horn or anything. But first of all, we're going to start off with what the update is. Now, as you can see, I'm going to pop up the new picture that they have here. The new update is going to be an Eminence in the Shadow update. Now, at first, I was under the assumption that it was going to be a solo event, like it was just going to be Sid. But after some recent sneaks, which we're going to go over shortly, yeah, it's not. It's actually going to be I don't know if I want to say full, but it's going to be a half update Eminence in the Shadow update, right? It's not going to just be Sid. There's going to be other things as well. Now, another thing that was confirmed for this update is that it will be a boss event, right? So with that being said, we're going to talk about how to kind of prepare for that because there was a boss event out when the game first dropped, but of course that was pretty long ago, so there's many people that are new to the game and may not have been able to play the boss event, right? And so I will kind of explain how it's going to work. But before we get into that, we are going to be talking about what you need to be doing now. Now, I do not believe the Tokyo Ghoul units will be going away. I think you should be good on those. Honestly, they're probably going to stay for a very long time if I had to guess, especially since some are on banner and they require the portals. Now, the unit in the portals may be leaving soon, so if you want to grind for her, then I would recommend doing that as much as you can. I don't think it will be leaving next update. However, she may be leaving very soon after. So I would go get the portals. I would do the legend stages and grind for her because she is going to be very rare, I assume. I assume she's going to be leaving soon. Now, the other thing we have is, do you need to save gems? At first, I was thinking no because it's a boss event. But like I said, they actually showed more than one unit that's going to be coming out. So I would save roughly maybe 10, 20k gems just in case. 10's probably all you need. Just about 10k gems just in case there are banner units. Because I really doubt it's going to be a half update 1.5. So I don't believe that you're going to be needing gems. I do think most of it's going to be the boss event. However, like I said, they did tease another unit, which I will show later in the video. I would just keep a few gems in your pocket, I guess. Alright, now we talk about what will be leaving next update. I don't think anything except maybe the tournament, which, unless if you are one of the 3 people in the top 3, you really don't care. I'm sure you don't care. I don't care whether that's resetting or not because that doesn't really do anything for us, right? So the normal players getting nothing from the tournament, so that will probably reset. So if you're one of those 3 people and you're watching this, be happy. I guess you're about to get your unit. I do believe, like I said, the Tokyo Ghoul stuff will be staying. The only thing that I could see leaving is Eto. I think that's how you say her name. She is the Ranger unit, which is what the rarity is called. She is the Ranger unit for the portals, so she is the only one that may be leaving. Otherwise, I do believe the portals will stay, and I do believe the Kinkei boxes will stay, just because those are required to evo some of the banner units, and I don't think they would screw people off of banner units within a week. I just don't see that happening. I guess it is possible, so I would still grind this while you can, but I do not believe that will be happening. Especially, I would also grind this because of what a boss event is, which of course we're about to get into. So I will explain why you should be grinding the Tokyo Ghoul stuff now, so you can grind the boss event later. Alright, now we're going to be talking about that boss event, and basically everything that's coming out, everything that has been sneaked so far. So it is going to be a boss event, which is pretty similar to everything else we've had. You pretty much just fight a boss, where you basically, it's the same exact way the portals are set up, but it is just, you can retry it over and over and over again. And the last time it came out, It was for Yuta from Jujutsu Kaisen, and the way you got him was you had, I think, a 0.1 or 0.01% chance of getting him, super low, and there was 10,000 of them. Now, hopefully the number goes up since there's way more people playing, or hopefully it's just changed in some way, because it's kind of, I don't want to say basic, but it is kind of basic, and it's a grind you're going to have to play. Like, you're going to have to start grinding as soon as the update drops and just keep going over and over and over again, which is why I'm recommending you go grind the Tokyo Ghoul stuff now, because if the boss event is going to be the same as it was before, you cannot afford to just sit there and wait and be like, oh, I'll grind it later, or I'll do it later. You can't. You have to go do it immediately. So that is the only thing about this update that you could say is maybe not great. Plus, when all the units are gone, there's going to be no point in doing it unless they add new rewards. Yeah, grind your Tokyo Ghoul stuff now, because you're going to be grinding the boss event when it drops, if you are going to be playing, of course. Now we can look at some of the sneaks they showed. Actually, I will pull them up on here as well, just because I would like to look at them while we go over this. And yeah, so as you can see, pulling up the Discord here, they have this sneak, which obviously you see Sid. I don't know who this person is on the left, but I believe they're from Eminence in the Shadow. But that is not the only other unit they teased. And I thought with the other one, which we have here, I was like, oh, this could be Shiny Sid, because I believe her name in the show is Delta. I could be wrong. I haven't seen Eminence in the Shadow, so I'm not sure. But this character is another character from the show, and I thought, oh, they could just make that the Shiny. But with this one right here, I really doubt it. I think we are getting a full-ish update, but they confirmed it will be a boss event. So I'm a little confused where these two units are going to come from. So we honestly are just going to have to wait and see. They could be something in a new game mode, which would be awesome, but since it's a 0.5 update, I really doubt it. All right, next we have a video of the map, which I can show. It's pretty simple. It looks amazing, honestly. The quality's not that high, but just bear with me on it. I'll show you guys that video now. Alright, so as you can see here, this is what the map looks like. Like I said, it's not a very high quality video, but as you can tell, the map looks amazing. I'm just, like I said, confused about how the drops are going to work, because we are looking at 3 new units that should be coming to the game. So what is that going to look like, right? That's the end of the sneak right there. But the map looks amazing. We know it's going to be a boss event, and we know we're getting 3 units. So it's a little confusing about where the other 2 units are coming from. But of course, the update is going to be dropping soon, so we will be hearing about that very shortly. Next, we have something shown. It is going to be the ultimate for, what's his name? For Sid, who is probably going to be the new secret. They actually showed what his ultimate looks like. Also confirmed he's getting an ultimate, because I don't think we'd be getting this animation from a basic attack. I'm going to show that right now so you guys can see, and let me know what you guys think of it in the comments below. Alright, so as you can see here, this is what the animation looks like. It looks pretty cool. Now, while you're watching this, I just want to keep in mind, if you enjoy this video, if you enjoy the information I'm giving you, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers before the summer ends, and I'd really appreciate it if you guys could show me some love down there as well. And also leave a comment what you're excited for in this update, right? Are you excited for another boss event? Are you not excited? Are you excited to get Sid? What do you think about all the stuff that's coming to this update, right? Also, quick side note, I don't understand how I'm losing this. I was always able to do this on autoplay. But anyway, let's get back to the information here. Next, we're going to talk about kind of what comes after, because that's all we really know to be coming out in the update is just the boss event and those 3 units. And I didn't think they'd be adding much else anyway because of, well, it being a half update and it's coming shortly after the last one. So yeah, I wouldn't expect anything too crazy other than the boss event and those units. But now that we're talking about what comes after, honestly, I'm hoping the next update either introduces raids or Infinity Castle, because those have been in the lobby since the game came out, and yet neither are out. And I would love either of them, preferably Infinity Castle. That's one of my favorite game modes across like all the different tower defense games. So I would love if it was Infinity Castle, but I won't complain at raids either. As well as let me know in the comments what anime you would like to see added to the game. For me, I would love JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I think that would be fantastic for the game, and I think that would be fun to have those units in the game. Now, with that being said, if you guys have any questions at all about the update, whether it be about this one currently, the Tokyo Ghoul one, or if it's about the upcoming updates, right? If you have any questions, just leave them down in the comments and I'll try to answer them the best I can, the best of my ability. And if you have any just like personal questions about the game, like what you think you should be doing or anything like that, or if you're having trouble or struggling with the game, just let me know and I will do my best to help you guys out in the comments below. Alright, well that's going to do it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and subscribe. Again, I'm really trying to hit 1,000 subscribers before the end of the summer. And as well, if you like hearing me talk, if you like watching my videos and stuff and just want to see more of me, I have my Twitch and second channel in the description below, so you guys can come say hey to me whenever I'm live every day. So, you know, if you want to come see me, come say hi. But with that being said, thank you for watching. Hope you all have an amazing week, and I hope everybody who watches this pulls Sid in the next update.